Shubor naga Snem jong unong san Hima.
Ka Khadsawphra College kebadan hamairang mendagasngi ka arpotrik jerliu arja apusan kala Rakhe ke Jingdap shipo Snem jong Jingseng ka high secondary school kabala seng ha Snem arjar khatsan. Hagani gasngi la longkong san de uba FR Kharkongor IS ubade principal secretary ketenar arts and culture hagbaladan lang principal kanika college uba boldness nongrum I pastor usordar jong kanika shnong haringkat ki khna pule ki kimi ki kpa ban ki bra shok khar sngo baharu kumju ban pen itana dek program kanika sngi ki khna pule jong Khadsawphra college ki laben I ka drama shaphang uramha bat ki we de habakran lingkat hakanika sngi principal kanika college ulaong balaseng yaka high secondary school house nam arja khatsan bat menta kaladap la ship house nam thing uli thu ba mensha ha kapor badang shus dang seng thamai ki khna pule ki don tang sapu prangut hendai menta pat kalakieu hadu hendu spa khan dengut ki khna pule uba FR khar kongor haba jingkran ulakar khu kerdo kanika college dak baong ba ublei unaringkat bat kanika college bat khamtam ki khna pule nang ni shakmat banlong ki atiar ban tebe jing shai hagajilla haganing sngi la yoru ban sam ki khusnam shaki arngot ki khna puli bala pass pha hake exam bala dam
84.6 Concomer Street.
Happy to hear that the institution is growing from strength to strength and Khadsawphra College is emerging as one of the institutions that not only give fish to the students, but it teaches them how to fish. So that is very important. Giving you the skills, giving you the knowledge, giving you the wisdom for building your future. On the one hand, we may get material things, but those are limited and those are finite. But knowledge and skills can never be out of fashion. And we are living now in the generation of the knowledge economy, where, as you've seen the startups in America, you look at Google, you look at Apple, you look at, all these tech companies, they all build on skill, they all build on knowledge, and they are all part of the knowledge economy. So knowledge and the skills and the creative economy, all of you here in Mairang are so creative. In fact, last year, year before last year, in 2023-22, at State Central Library, in the presence of Honorable Chief Minister, we had chosen 6 villages, which were the arts and craft villages, and Mairang was one of them. And there's a tablet, a stone next to DC office now, which actually has been erected to celebrate Mairang as a village, as a township, as a center of creative individuals, of people who are into the sculpturing, arts, music. And in this small area within these hills, you hold so much talent. I think what we just saw was a glimpse, and I think much more promise is there for you to showcase and to expand your talent beyond the beyond the state as also the national horizons. Coming to your motto, which is press towards the goal, I think it is extremely essential that we do not fail in our duty, that we do not lag behind, that even when there are overwhelming challenges, we press on towards the goal. This line has a very deep resonance with me. Why? I will tell you. When I was preparing for the civil service, for the IS exams, the IS exams, it is a journey which takes more than a year. It is not a sprint, it is a marathon. You have to clear your preliminary exams, then after that you have to clear your mains exams, and after that you have to clear your interview, and then after that you're not even sure whether you'll get posted in your home state. So there are moments when even in the midst of preparation, you feel discouraged. You feel that your enthusiasm is not there. You feel that, will I make it or will I not? Then one of the Sundays at a New Year service, I remember, I was attending the Limekra Presbyterian Church, and we had a very senior pastor called Pastor H.M. Rapthap, who was the moderator of the synod then. And I remember the sermon which he preached about was based on the letter of St. Paul to the Galatians. And I remember one word which he quoted from St. Paul, and he said, this is what St. Paul told to his followers: press on till the race is won. So that one line also really inspired me in the midst of challenges. Whenever my enthusiasm flagged or whenever I felt discouraged, I remembered that line. And I see today that is the motto that you have for your college. And I think it is a matter of great inspiration that you have leaders like Bob Bolness and your governing board and all those stakeholders this area. And we had embarked on a journey to plant trees, and as he said, to convert Yakajabo Shakasbo. And I'm happy to hear that those plantations have now blossomed into wonderful and beautiful cherry blossoms. Just like this institution has grown from what it was to what it is now. We have heard from the remarks of Ba Bolness that you started with only 48 students. Sapo prangut Khadsawphra. Khadsawphra hapo Khadsawphra. Hindray minta. Now you have more than 616 students. So it's a matter of great pride and joy that this institution has blossomed, and it has provided the light of education, and it is also imparting values, cultural values. I would like to especially appreciate that wonderful musical play which we just saw just now, which was an expression of the wonderful talent that you have here in Mairang. I think all of us, we watched the entire play without not even one dull moment. It was so lively, it was so beautifully presented, and it strikes at the very heart of our culture, which is storytelling. Storytelling and folklore is part of our culture, and the values that we have been receiving from our older generation continue to this day. And the way that you have presented, I think a warm applause to Ba Monles Nongum, Ba Nyota, who was the director, and all the artists for a wonderful, really wonderful and memorable musical play. I was just talking with Ba Bolness that we have to showcase this in Shillong, in Delhi, and everywhere else. And Babu just came in just now. Just like Ba Bolness and his entire team, his entire faculty have the passion to ensure that your institution is just not an institution for namesake, but it is the passion that drives education, the arts, the creativity. So passion. H is for hard work. The hard work that goes into connecting all these dots together. The burning the midnight oil. What we see is the result, is the harvest. But behind that harvest is the hard work, is the plowing, is the sowing of the seed. That is hard work. And there's no shortcut to success except hard work. H is for hard work. And D is for dedication. Dedication to the cause. Even when you are discouraged, even when your spirits are down, you should not be discouraged. You should pick up yourself and keep your dream alive. Like what Martin Luther King, the great civil rights leader, he told the blacks when they fought for the civil rights in America. He said, if you can't walk, if you can't walk, then crawl. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. But by all means, keep moving. Go forward. And as one of the compeers said, that one of the abiding messages that Ba Bolness has always shared with you is Kawang Bhai. So go forth, move on, and do not be dispirited, do not be discouraged. So that is D, devotion, dedication. So rightly so that Bolnes is PhD, is a doctor, but all of you can be PhD with passion, hard work and dedication.
I'm very, very pleased and delighted to have with us these two officers from the government of Meghalaya, Sir Frederick Roy Khargongor, IAS, who is a principal secretary in charge of arts, culture, textiles, etc. government of Meghalaya. Sir Khargongor is one of my best friends, so to say, because since 2003, during his tenureship as the SDO of this Mairang Civil Subdivision, the then Mairang Civil Subdivision, now it is has been upgraded to Eastern West Khasi Hills District. He was the SDO that time. Both of us, we worked together how to uplift this Mairang Civil Subdivision. The first work after I won the election, early in the morning, both of us, we went to that area on the way to Nongklau. That area is very, very smell, so to say. Smell how to jaga to a block. What we do is we plan how to remove all these things, the jabok jaban. And Sir Frederick told me, sir, we will turn this jabok into sbok. Takti nama kata, you have done it. Kamu melawan kereta, kamu menengkong bangin tenun kelas bo, ya baru dijabok. But we did it. We plant trees during November. When you go that side, you will see how these plants, how these trees bloom so beautifully. Pinsai yang tay check bahan tu. Itu kita dan hantar blok lentar-lentir itu kita betul mai. Tapi kan mau nam mencari kelompok keteng. Lehantu kita diting belatung planted by our officer, Sir Khargongor and myself along with other officers. Kita ke kam ke menekong bangan memlak bantet dan legram. I won't forget such a remarkable work and job we have done. Ketua ketika bang nilai, ketika bang nilai, hari tu pun kelam senana ya ketika dumping area, saudara kita nang ni dak baburam kita ngi saudara jengi, ketika maki bersebut mesti manai kewe ketika harga bangi dam lah hang tu ya jabot jaban baru. Okay, this morning I would like to welcome Sir Frederick Khargongor. In our midst, the students. Since yesterday, since last week, I told that the chief guest of today's program this morning will be Sir Frederick Khargongor. So now you are here, sir. We do welcome you. We will get a speech from you. You will deliver your speech, I know. Then after what we from the students, they prepare one musical play. They will showcase their talent here today. Then you can have your speech, whatever you remark or anything from your side. Anyway, once again, please, I call my teachers to do the honor and come forward.
The higher secondary section was just inaugurated that time. And it was very nice when we hear from the Dr. the principal of the college. 10 years back, it was only 48 students. Khadsawphra, and then the college name is Khadsawphra. And now it has grown up to 616. It is a big jump. Ultimately, it's a big jump. And that is testified that the college, they have done incredibly well. That's why it has built the confidence of the parents, it has built the confidence of everyone. They sent the children, they sent the word to this college. Nisio thua ba kadai ke Jingdap ha joki donikai ke Jingdap ha joki management ke pelongi ki pa bandon kata ke Jingseng bandon ke Jingseng hakino penya ba hakino hikai joki ke college. They nak kada ki pa yaki khon shigri ka college but das go komen hadu kata ta yaki jingyan dinti jung ka college ka shipo Snem tan shipo Snem. When I look at the program, I have been given a slot of 10 minutes. I was so happy because I have to speak only 10 minutes, not more than that. See, for the students, I just want to tell you one thing about the students. We live in this world, and I am very fond of, the one segment which we call as B and D segment. B and D segment. What happened is that B, it stands for born. When we were born, we cannot choose our parents. We cannot choose our parents that this is my parent and let me born to them. Ni lakha yang ni, anda lakha yang ni siya percaya si kikimiki pa. But ngimla banle da kano ya kabag ngimla banle. Kajingyap D, which mean death. Kajingyap ngimla ban ong ba hakano kapor nginya. Hakano kapor ban ka, hakano kapor ban ya. Kamde hakapor ka jomi. It is not within our jurisdiction whether we were born or we were dead. Kata kamde haka mon ka jomi. Ngakat mau iwi jingi tu kana. Iba kadon gawai ka family ka ba kata ka mina keladon kumah riu kusan riu Snem. Dinang tabat dia utau persa jam udang arkusan riu Snem. Keladon kanu kajing ya tho hapo ka family ka jompi. Kata ka mina ka ba riu kusan riu Snem ka ong ya utau persa. Next ka ade ka turn ka jomme pamilya tho. Utau kuna la perkapsit ka kalau dia tho kalau next kali kata ke jomke bade beliat tho dia ulah susnap hi kerana pun kasih pada doni bayi baklat kita berarut kide hi sekata gajaka ke pa sekolah baklat kita usaha uang yang katakan next lagi sekapor jomki baklat next is your turn and next is your turn Henry ka bung ban ong ka jing kha but ka jing ya kam de ka ti ka jing it is not absolutely in our hand and between the letter B and the letter D there is another letter which we call as C B C D yes or no yes or no A B C there is C which means it is a choice C it stands for choice. So it is a student, you as a student, you have to choose in your life. You choose a better life, you choose a better ways, you choose good friends, better friends. That is your choice. And you will not regret it. And rela di bakla ang jet pat there, kata ka choice ka jumpi ka bakla, ha ka jingyan dinti ka